I am not flexible, but I would like to be. I've been doing yoga on and off for like 4 years, and yet I can't even sit comfortably in a cross-legged seat. I mean, seriously, look at that. I'm tired of it. Time to do something extreme and definitely unsustainable. I'm gonna stretch every day for a month. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of standard baseline measures for me to use from day 1 to day 30 to see how much I improve. This side's pretty good. Okay, this side sucks. Okay, that was pretty humbling. A little worse than I thought with some of them. I should talk about goals for this. 1, improve overall flexibility. Duh. 2, sit cross-legged without having to hunch. That is probably the most tangible goal that I would like to hit. What else? Oh, I would like to see some transfer of my flexibility into other activities that I do. All right, let's do it. So my idea was to get down on the ground and stretch every day for at least 10 minutes. Most days it ended up being more than 10 minutes. Once you get in there, you start feeling like you want to get everything limbered up, and you end up stretching for more time than you expected. But the hardest part is starting. Today's gotta be a quick one. I'm trying to leave the house. Gotta get this speed stretching in today. The first week was going mostly well. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of consistency, and some serious dedication. But mostly just a lot of weird noises. Ooh, oh shit, damn, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, why am I doing this? Oh, wow, okay. Ooh, 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 shit, ooh, ooh. If there's a way to look cool while doing that, I haven't found it. This was going pretty well for a couple of days. Until I failed. I was going good for like 3 or 4 days, and then I got into bed last night. I remembered I hadn't even stretched at all. I was just too tired. I couldn't do it. So today is day 1 again. If it weren't hard, it wouldn't be a challenge. So, yeah. So missing a day really showed me that this challenge wasn't something that I should take so lightly. Even though it is just stretching and it's all kumbaya stuff, you still gotta get on the mat and commit to it every single day. So this time I made sure to prioritize my stretching and schedule time for it to make sure that I would get on the mat and get this done. So I didn't really want to do my stretches today. It was like 20 minutes to 10 and I just wanted to go to bed, but actually, I do kind of feel better after doing them. I'm just proud of myself for doing it. I also tried not to leave it as the last thing for the day because that's when your willpower is weakest and it's the easiest to just push it off. The biggest thing I found was that pairing it with a workout seemed to be really effective when I'm already focusing in on my body. Getting warmed up, doing the workout, and then cooling down with a nice stretch was actually really relaxing. Something that surprised me is that I was really getting sore in the first couple of days. Even if I had just stretched, it actually felt like I had done a full workout the previous day sometimes. Despite a little bit of pain and soreness here and there, things were mostly going okay. But the same worry kept popping into my head. Am I doing this right? So I decided to get in touch with a friend who might be able to put me on the right track. Hey!
Hey Aaron, how are you?
I'm good, how's it going?
Good.
So, for somebody like me or somebody at home who would be watching this video, how do you go about introducing a stretching routine that's still gonna be safe for you?
Yeah, good question. So I would say you should tailor your mobility routine to whatever you're planning to do.
Yeah.
The biggest goal of mobility is to get the muscles warmed up, the joints moving.
Yeah.
Before you need to do what you gotta do. I would focus more on dynamic stretching before you start as a warm-up.
Okay.
So whatever movement you're about to do, I would do that same movement like without weights, without too much load, and just moving through whatever you need to do. There are studies that have found that doing static stretching for a certain amount of time can increase injury.
Right.
So if you wanted to do like some more static stretching, I would say that as a cool down. I wouldn't start and just sit in the splits and like do that for
This is good, I guess, like that I called you at least, because I've been doing the complete wrong way.
As always, listen to your body, and so like your body will tell you when it's too much versus like you can push a little bit more. I would do strengthening through the entire range of motion. So for example, like I really like single leg Romanian deadlifts because you get to mobilize a hamstring all the way through the range when the muscle's in a lengthened position. And so that way you're not only adding length to the muscles, but you're also making it stronger so that you can actually control your muscle throughout the entire range that it can move. Because I think that's what's important, like that's what's most functional.
Okay, I see. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, like seeing it more holistically, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That means I have to adjust some things. So, with the help of Chantal, I started integrating this new knowledge into my routine and started doing more dynamic stretches. This small change to my routine of integrating movement and range of motion into my stretches actually changed it quite a bit.
Stand motion over. As much as possible, try to keep the chest up, try to keep the torso facing directly forward. We're going to do 10.
Fitness has many aspects. There's balance, strength, cardio, flexibility, and other little things that make you an athlete. I took on this flexibility challenge to take on a more holistic approach to my exercise routine. But the thing is, while stretching, I was forgetting to integrate things like balance and strength. So by integrating dynamic stretching into my routine, it gave me a lot more confidence that I was actually doing things right, not hurting myself, and actually making progress in a safe way. I also felt like the last 2 weeks of this challenge gave me a lot more results than the first 2 weeks for some reason. Maybe things were cooking from the start, but I felt at least that I was a lot more relaxed and loose. I felt more comfortable in my body day to day, just doing normal tasks when I was integrating these dynamic stretches. That might be placebo, but that's the feeling that I had. Okay, so today is the final day of the challenge. It's time for what you're here for, the results. Yeah. Let's do this. So stupid. So this is probably my proudest achievement. I've got my knuckles to the floor and you can see I'm not bending from my lower back. I'm hinging from the hips. Front splits did improve a little bit, you can see, but still got a long way to go. Yeah, it doesn't hurt any less, even on day 30. My shoulder mobility improved more than I was expecting. I could actually grab my hands on this one. And you can see a pretty big improvement in the shoulder pass through here. Went from 112.5 centimeters down to 108. Lotus posture might not look like a really big improvement, but you can see my knees are going a little bit further down and I have a lot better posture. Even my crisscross applesauce got better, which was the star of this thing anyways. Overall, the results I got were not staggering, but they were realistic. I wasn't expecting to do the splits in 30 days, so I'm not really torn up that it didn't happen. But I think this was a good wake-up call to show me that actually stretching on a regular basis is good for me, and I want to integrate this into my routine more. It does not happen overnight. Even in these 30 days, I haven't made insane progress. It takes months or sometimes years for people to make some seriously impressive progress in the flexibility world. Everything worth having takes time and hard work though. I'm Aaron, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.